Well, hello there, everybody. It's Dan again. We're back in with this. Now, we no longer grow. Lessen vulnerability cooldown. Ooh. How much can you cut that? That's going to be interesting to see. Even more health over there is interesting. I like that. There's so many places for things. Now we want more charge. The other thing is that now you can see purple can buy us some new abilities, which is going to be interesting. Now the other thing is you'll notice there's so many gaps here. Like that looks like there can be two more things that even smaller. Yeah, that's handy. I'm curious what those other symbols are going to be because I don't think those actually did show up in the demo. So that's cool. Now, I do know that the game is also still like kind of being worked on. This is the full release, but there's balancing and stuff that he still wants to work on. The creator. I say he. I mean the creator of the game. I think that's self-explanatory. It's just one guy. But yeah, I know there's been a lot of community suggestions too that he is taking into consideration, which is, just really cool. That I think I've seen community ideas that maybe over time you can hopefully make it so the time can tick by a little faster. I don't know. I don't know if that'll ever actually happen, if he ever wants to implement something like that, because at a certain point, maybe that defeats the purpose. But yeah, it does get to be quite annoying. Closer, but not close. Now we did just get 6 more. So first is all this red. Now we are going to want to multiply income. I'm going to save up for multiplying the income. But in the meantime, even more health. And that's all I can really do. But I can also increase that. And then we can multiply income. Oh yeah, look that. More purple income. So there is more. There is going to be more. That's really fun. We are really close to entering just completely new territory for me, which is really exciting to me. There was only so much you can do in the demo. And in fact, I could actually look at Steam to see how long I played the demo, to see how long it actually took me. I mean, we're close to an hour in right now. No, we're like 30, 40 minutes in. It's probably pretty close to the equivalent of like an hour in the demo though, because of all my skills I've developed playing the demo. There's a lot of upgrades I'm really intrigued for. I am glad to see that there was an effort made to make it so the different levels of income may continue being useful. Jesus Christ. We can multiply the income, then we can get it to times 5. Jesus, it's almost not necessary. More all income? Okay. Interesting. Making him heal you costs so much. Reduce bullet max speed. Look at that, 20,000. We only have so much of this red. Increase max charge. It's that one. 162 takes a while to save up for. I think we save up though. Just need 33 more purples. It would be cool to be able to permanently decrease my size, but I doubt that's an upgrade. That's probably too powerful. Just saying, it'd be really cool. Now, breaking free of the box is something I really want to do. And I think you can achieve... My guess is that, we keep expanding the box. Eventually, I bet you expand it to the point where you just get... Either it goes so big that it's off screen, or you just expand it so much until eventually you break free. So I'm excited to see that. It's probably going to take a while to get to, but God, this is just such a fun game. It's like so nice and it's so addicting, and I keep taking so much damage. Yeah, that was one of my worst performances. 162. I think we can save up for that. We're getting things fairly quickly. Let's just run it immediately. Really? Really? I mean, I healed it back, but like still. Like, come on. I should not be that bad. I am seriously really curious just what... Like, at a certain point, do you not even really have to worry about the red? I mean, I imagine there's probably... I mean, you're seeing a lot of duplicate upgrades already, so I bet you can eventually get more armor. Ugh. Also, eventually the green can heal you, so that impact alone is kind of enough to tell you, like, hey, maybe there's a... These reds kind of a certain point are not much of a threat. But also there's just so many, because there ends up being so many of them that it's like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the purples deal extra damage. We're really close to 162. Fewer easy bullets as new appear. Hit it with another one, and then I think we're gonna hopefully hit the green threshold. I always seem to be getting hit at the beginning when I really shouldn't be. But also right now I'm going for the upgrades that are gonna increase my generation for this income over time, where it's gonna make it more annoying right now because I'm not actually making my life easier at all. But it's going to pay off in the long run. Not to mention, I mean, by not messing with my upgrades, it means I just can only be worrying about strategy and skill, which are good things to develop. Very useful things to develop, and very important things to develop. That was a lot of hits all at once. Like, things like that we need to learn how to avoid. God. Like the purple dodging. Yeah, because the purples deal so much damage. They're the ones you really, really need to avoid. So we already would multiply the income now. That's nice. So I'm gonna start focusing on the other things. Purple, I do want to increase my generation for that, just because there's not... Well, no, I'll go for the upgrade, actually, because that upgrade will help me expand the box. Very big box. Huge box. I think that's what we want to go for. Yeah, this seems like the thing to... Blazing fast. That sounds interesting. Oh, we can increase our regen? I want to make the box huge. That's what I'm going to choose to focus on. See, I can notice the difference there. The thing about expanding the box is that it's not a massive increase in size, so it can be kind of hard to spot, but it is substantial enough to make a big difference. Not to mention, I mean, this compared to the starting box, I mean, it's a lot more space. But I'm very curious to see just how far we're going to be able to take things. I mean, already we are seeing upgrades that weren't in the demo, which is something I'm really excited for, because, you know, the new content is exciting. I mean, obviously we need a lot more purple stuff. We need more purples because I do want the new upgrade. Mostly because, like, you got to think... greens and reds are easy for me to get, so that's why I'm kind of focused on what's going to help me increase their income generation. But purple is just hard to get to. So now we can slow time. Well, we've got 56. We could focus on the charge. I mean, how about we put one into the... break the box. You can... Yeah, there it is. Break the box. But you need 200 of the other things, so that's going to be tough. I do want to increase my life generation one of these times. Well, let's put our money into that. I think the max charge is really what we want right now for shrinking. I mean, I'll also show you that is what slowing it does. I mean, it's obviously it was going to slow, but so you can see the actual impact. I just don't want to waste it all. But I knew I'd recharge it in time, so it's interesting now though how getting to green was a challenge at the start, and now it's stupid easy to get to green. I mean, like, you don't really have to worry about getting to green. It's guaranteed. Because of all of our upgrades, it takes just a little bit of skill and you can get there. Again, just a little bit. Not even much. You need a tiny bit of skill. Now, here's the one thing I will say. When we do eventually break the box, I actually think there's going to be a curve of learning that I anticipate. You notice I use them in tandem. Thank you for trying. We can increase the max charge for slow. That's probably useful. I do want to expand the box. I do want even more health. Blazing fast is something that sounds really nice. I'm sorry. Learn to turn pages? What? There's more? That sounds cool. What do you mean learn to turn pages? So there's way more in here. There's way more in here than I know about. Oh, that's exciting. I want to learn how to turn pages. I need so much red. Right now, red is what I'm concerned about. I mean, we'll get it over time, but it's because red will increase our speed, which is also really useful. I mean, just increasing speed, that's useful on its own. But because that's going to unlock the ability to turn pages, and I will quote-unquote waste the purple for it. It's not technically a waste because it's still an upgrade, but it's an upgrade that probably doesn't have an immediate impact for us. I don't like how I used it for so long, but like, hey. Wow, we're surviving a while right now. Look at that. 115. It's probably our best time yet. But, no, we've got time for a little more. Now, we've got so much purple. We're going to start off by increasing the income, because that's going to be really necessary for us. We want more health. Increase the box. And make us even smaller. That perfectly uses up all of our pluses. Now, by seeing how much time we've been into the video, I know we've got the perfect amount of time to just get us through this. I know that for a fact. I can get us through this one. My question then becomes if I even have time to record another video, because I have a set deadline that I've got to leave. But thinking about the current time. Oh, wait, no, I do have enough time. Okay. Which is because I want to play as much as I can. For you guys, it makes no difference because I'm going to spread out the recordings. Because that's what you do as a YouTuber. And I will learn to turn pages. Wow. Threading fucking needles right now. Less bad than expected. Alright. Alright, that is a stopping point where we're going to learn to turn pages. In fact, we're going to learn to turn pages. But if you want to see those pages, you're going to have to check out the next one. I know, but you're going to have to, and I'm going to have to go do it right now. So you check out next time. I'm going to go see what it does. See ya.